reason why I don't lend people money is because, let me sing this song. Gentle lady ni mimi o ṣe fighter o, kẹ́nikẹ́ni má tì mí lọ síbi ìjà. Hello guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for coming around. My name is Happiness for those that are new here, and this is Happiness Ajayi TV. I make videos on faith, relationship, lifestyle, and I also post gospel, entertainment, and gist. If any of these things interest you, do well to subscribe and put on your notification bell so that you will not miss out on any of my videos. Today, I want to tell you why I don't lend people money and why I don't borrow money from people. Also, I know many of you like to lend people money. Somebody can just call you, hello friend, please borrow me, please borrow me 3k till tomorrow. I will return it. Hello, please borrow me 1k till tomorrow. I will return it. Hello, please borrow me this. I will return it. Fine. But I know that if not all of you, virtually every one of you would have had this experience whereby you lend somebody money and the person did not return it. That is why I don't lend people money. Yes, because I don't like it when you think you can take somebody for a fool. You just come, just please borrow me this amount, you return it. Now, this is not to say that I am stingy. Don't get it wrong. I'm not stingy at all. If I have it in excess, maybe you came to ask for 5,000 and it is 1,000 I can spare, that if you did not return it or you return it, it will not pay me. That 1,000 I will give you, and I will just say don't bother to return it. But there's some money that I know that if this person did not return this money, I will cry, or it will really pain me. I will not borrow you. If you come to meet me I've seen times where people come to meet me, please borrow me some amount, and I do not have that amount to spare. Even though I have it to lend out, but I will not, because I can't afford to lose that amount of money. So I can just say, okay, let me give you some amount out of the money, and I do not expect you to return it. Thank you. And that same reason is why I don't borrow money too. Because if I borrow money from you and the following day you come to me and ask me to borrow you money, and I do not have, and I'm still maintaining my principle of not lending people money, you will think, she's wicked. Day before yesterday I borrowed that money, today she's not borrowing me money, blah 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 blah. That is why I do not borrow money, and that is why I do not lend people money. There are some people in my circle that if they call me that borrow me 1 million naira today, I'll give you first thing tomorrow morning by 6 a.m. I trust them by their words because they've proven themselves. I can easily lend them that money, and I know that even before that time, the next day they will return that money. And those people in my circle, they are not more than 10. And if they are watching this video, they know themselves. So those kind of people are the people that I can actually borrow money from, and they are the people that I can lend out money. So that's just it. I trust them for their words. I know they will not make me regret lending them the money. And I know that if I go to meet them to ask for money, or maybe I need money, they can easily borrow me. Those people myself are not more than 10. Seriously. And that is why I don't lend people money, is because, let me sing this song. Gentle lady ni mimi o ṣe fighter o, kẹ́nikẹ́ni má tì mí lọ síbi ìjà. I cannot fight. Some people, when they want to meet you to borrow them money, the way they will do, please, I will return it. First thing on Saturday, let it be Saturday. You ask them, where's my money? The following day, where's my money? The following day, you see their status. People are this. They do you one favor, they don't allow you rest. They do this. Some people will have mind. They will start fighting with you on top your money, and I don't like fights. People that knows me very well, they know that anything fight, quarrel, malice, misunderstanding, I comot my hand. Like I can beg you pa. I don't like people fighting with me because I don't like fighting with people and I don't like people fighting with me. So anything that can cause fight, aside from the fact that the money we pay me will not return it, but anything that can cause fight, I'm trying my best to avoid it. So if it is money that will cause our fight, and I understand that this money will turn to issue, I just try to avoid it. So what is the essence of lending you money that I know I will not get the money back, and I will not even get that person back? Do you get? So that is why I don't lend people money, because I don't want wahala. I don't want fights. And that is why I don't borrow money, is because before I can borrow money, Atipe, I can count the number of times I've borrowed money from people. In fact, it is not mostly directly, maybe indirectly. Okay, maybe I wanted to get something and you are going towards that, okay, let me buy it, so I will give you. I told you that people in my circle that I can borrow money from are not more than 10. And before I can borrow money from that person, Atipe, you know why? I'm learning to trust God to supply my needs. A lot of testimonies of how God has supplied my needs, but it's not today's video. People that are close to me very well would have shared it with you in one form or the other. Like, I've learned to trust God to supply my needs. So I don't just borrow money, because I don't just borrow money. I will trust God. Even if I want to borrow money from somebody, I don't borrow money out of uncertainty. Maybe somebody wants to send me money, or I'm expecting money or something like that. I know that this money is coming from somewhere. I don't borrow money that I don't have hope of returning. I don't. Even from the people in my circle, I don't borrow money that I know that I don't have the hope of returning it. If I borrow money from you, that means that maybe I'm expecting money maybe 2 days or 3 days after, and I needed to do something today, so and I do not want it to delay. But if I don't have hope of anything, I don't borrow money. Rather, I will tell you, please give me money. I don't borrow you. No, don't borrow me. I don't have hope of returning it. Dash me money. Dash. It's funny, right? But that's the truth. What's the essence of telling you I will return it so day and I'm not able to do that? So I would rather tell you that this money, give me, I don't see any visible place whereby I want to return this money. So I've learned to trust God, that I've learned to trust God to supply my needs, to supply my needs, to help me out with things, and I'm building myself up, because by the time I get married, I'm having children. I want this thing to be part of us. As I'm like this, nobody can start owing them 1 naira, like 1 naira. If your money is with me, that means you kept it with me. I'm not owing you. Yes, that's it. I'm learning to inculcate this habit of living by my means and trusting God to supply my needs. That's why I don't borrow money, just to trust God. I'm not saying that people that borrow money from people are committing sin or not. This is just my own way of training myself to become who I think I should be. So I'm learning to trust God. I'm learning to trust God. I'm learning to trust God on how He will supply my needs. I'm learning to close my eyes from what the circumstance and everything is saying. I'm learning to trust God to supply my needs, to meet my needs. I'll share other testimony with you later, but not in this video. That's why I don't lend people money, and why I don't borrow money from people. I know you might have one funny experience of how you borrowed somebody money and the person did not return it or blah 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 blah. Share it under the comment section. I want to hear your gist too. Yes, share it under the comment section. Have you ever regretted lending somebody money before? Share it under the comment section. And if you love to lend people money, tell us under the comment section why you love to. And if you love to borrow money too, tell us why you love to. And if you are just like me, tell us why. If you don't listen to anything, listen to the fact that I said that you should learn how to trust God. That brings us to the end of today's video. Like if you do, drop a comment below like I said earlier, and subscribe to this channel if you are yet to, and put on your notification bell. Thank you, 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 thank you. Bye.